Hello and welcome back to Derail Valley Simulator. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. Last time out, I started a journey carrying all of those, 11 of those, forestry trailers from the harbour and town up towards the forest central. In the last video, and indeed where I am right now, I just went past the coal mine south where I nearly made a colossal error because I had not set one of the points, but I remembered as we were going around that there might have been a point that I would need to set, checked it, and it was set incorrectly, and I changed it about 10 or 15 seconds before we passed it. So yes, that was an interesting thing. However, that is in the past. This is in the future, or in the future in the present, and presently I'm coming up to the set of junctions. As you can see, that will lead me towards the forest central, not really knowing if these junctions are actually going to be taking me in the direction I want to go. So make sure you stay tuned. Let's continue and let's see if there are any more mistakes I make with the points. Going through the first set of points, I think this is correct. I think. Yes, because the steel mill is this way, and that is the way I need to be going. Second set of points coming up, not these reversed ones, these ones. This is where I'm not so sure. So I'm not sure if this is now the right direction at all. It appears to be. Yes, no, that appears to be the right direction. Okay. 2 for 2. Into a 90, that is not a good idea. I suppose I'll just coast it down to the steel mill. Now, in terms of how long this job has taken, the job tells me that I have 68 minutes to do it. Thus far, I'm just approaching the half an hour mark on the job. So as long as I can get this to its destination in the next half hour, I should be alright. Coasting along at 60, it is downhill, so... Ooh, actually, that being said, it is downhill and now 60. That corner that's coming up looks like a 50 though. So I'm going to preempt it and say that 60 is about to become a 50 or a 40. There it is, 50. And I have no idea why this is 120 then immediately 80. That bit doesn't make any sense to me. And that's quite a downhill too. So I'll really put the dynamic in. Apparently, it also, of course, oil temperature rose through all of that, so we're going to use a mixture of the dynamic brake and the actual brakes. There we are. I do not believe I've been on this bridge in a very, very, very long time. Yes, this bridge is one I have not been on for quite some time. Let's get a good picturesque shot, shall we? Something akin to that. And I'll do the dangerous thing of playing this so I can take the screenshot, then trying to pause it again and getting back. No, that's not it. And getting back in the train. There we go. Right, 60. I'm doing 50, but I think I'm going up there. That is the way to the forest, is it not? I've set it for that, so I'm hoping it is. Now I remember having trouble out of this forest with a DM3 and trying to get it geared. And that was a major issue. This is also a 3% incline. Okay. Definitely slowing down here. That is the farm. Now, in terms of where I need to drop this off in the forest, I should probably look at that. C2I, let's go ahead and get that in place. So, that way, C2I. There we go, done. So far, this video has gone, at least this episode has gone fairly well. Low speed. Might try and get another picture here to be honest. So I think that there is an opportunity, because that does kind of show how long this train is. There we go. This isn't the oh, that's a terrible shot. It isn't the greatest of shots, but it certainly gives you an idea of how long the train is. That could be an interesting thumbnail if I wanted to do that. And also, oh, that was not what, at this point in time I did want to just play it because I know that this train is not going anywhere. Although I am somehow accelerating. Go locomotive. You are managing this one, and managing it well. Can I give it a little bit more power? I can. Oh, I suppose we're just about here. Hang on. No, there's still a little bit of a ways to go. Also, I need to check something. It gave me a little marking for home. What is this? Oh, it's in that direction. What is it? No, that cannot be it, can it? No, it isn't. That was not it. Where's the locomotive? Where's my locomotive? There it is, still struggling up the hill. That's fine. I need to see where this home is. Okay, so this is marked the right way. What is the... It's literally a house. I have a house? Apparently I have a house. Train. Where are you, train? That was... Right, standing there as the train comes towards you, that's quite ominous. Play chicken with a train. Still pulling up the hill. Come on. Come on. And then we have a downhill that I need to deal with. I'm just thinking about what I'm going to be taking out of here. It's probably going to be logs if I'm going out in the direction I've just come in from. That downhill is going to be... that is going to require some very, very careful brakes. A lot of careful braking there. I think at this point I should probably just coast. It's downhill. I've used... how much fuel have I used? Not a lot. Got plenty of fuel, plenty of oil. I could probably do another run or two with this. There's my house. I had no idea about this. Wonder what you can do. I'll go visit that. Perhaps at the end of the video I'll go visit that and see what it is and what's there, what's on offer. But now we have... I do not remember this being this twisty to get to the forest. I really do not remember it being this twisty. It's partial brakes. Okay, it's twisty, it's slow, it requires both a dynamic brake and the train brake. Now, I do not recall it being this twisty, but as I said, I think I've only been here once. Well, I'm making it. Hopefully there's a really good engine here. Yes, hopefully there's a really good engine here at the back of it. Maybe another one of these. I could connect two of these up and take them on a journey. I have the multiple locomotive license, so... Is this a banked corner? No. It does appear banked. Hang on. It is a banked corner. Only slightly, but it is banked. And here we are. Right, I have marked this in whatever way. Well, I've marked it to go that way. I hope this is correct, because I have absolutely no idea anymore. No, this does not seem familiar to me. The forest never used to be like this. Where am I taking it? Into here. This bit is familiar, just this tiny bit here. That bit is not. This small bit here seems familiar. C2I, is that where I wanted it? It was, wasn't it? It is. Welcome to the forest. I'm assuming that's a loading unloading track over there, and then where am I supposed to dump? Oh, it's a D. Oh, that's no good. It's just a tiny DE2 or whatever it is. That's no good at all. Come on the brakes. Get this train slowed down and stopped. Excellent. Right. Handbrake on this. Okay, fine. Release the train brake. Switch off the engine. Where's the cut-off button? There it is. I'll leave the electricity running because I'm probably doing another job with this. I just want to see if I can just put the handbrake on and accept the job, although I kind of want to also take a picture of this because this actually looks really nice. They have improved the graphics. That's too close. That's better. They have definitely improved the graphics. Because that looks so much better. Right. That's not what I meant to press. That's what I meant to press. Let's go and find the station. There it is. Small station office. Okay, that works. 39 minutes. 20,000, 31,000. Excellent. So you do not have to decouple either. Yes, I've got it. No point me doing the fees because, well, that's a lot. But I'm going to... Well, the shunting job should have come up. There it is. 2 drop-offs. 36 minutes. Right, so let me familiarise myself with the loading and unloading bay. So this is... I don't know what this is. Okay. B4S. There's the loading and unloading bay. Okay. So that's that. And then... What would you want me to do then? So can I go straight through here? I can go straight through here. No. No, I cannot. So I'm going to have to push the train back up to through this up to this point. Stop, go this way instead. Into, so let me mark this up. Into the loading bay. Take it into here. Unload the train. After that, I'll just have to figure out what it wants me to do. Okay. This seems like a good idea. A bit of extra money. How much is it? Extra 13,000 just to do that. That actually looks really nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and take the job. 36 minutes. Timer starts now. Get in. There we go. Start the engine. Release that handbrake. Outside, release this handbrake. I'm going to put the train in reverse. Release the brakes. And let's start pushing. And whilst it's pushing, I want that. No. Oh, no. No. Thank you. Keep going. That's getting a little fast now. Oh no, it's only 15 kilometers per hour, that's fine. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Now that might be fast. No, 25, yep, 25 is good. And that's the front of the train. Right, so it pushes to... Well, it is going to be going uphill and then back into a downhill, so I'm going to try and use that to my advantage. You can already see the speed limit creeping down as this is happening. So I want to try and use this as best as I can to my advantage. Yeah, get the train stopping now. Flip that over. So the 36-minute timer, of course, has begun. Put that in forward. Release the brakes. And get going. At this point, I think the bell is the thing that I'm supposed to be using. So it's only taken me about 2 minutes to sort this bit out, which is good. Say it's going to take me another 2-3 minutes to unload, so that brings it to 5 minutes to get to the point where it is unloaded. It is then going to be an issue of... That is what I was supposed to do, right? Yes. Then I need B4S and C1S, and which ones are they? That is what I'm going to have to try and figure out. C1S is back on that side. I should manage that. I just need to figure out what the B4S ones are going to be, which is down this end. So how am I going to do that? Hopefully the B4S ones are down the back. That is what I'm hoping. I think I should probably get the train stopping now. Right. Where's the load unload? Here it is. That's not load unload. I thought this was load unload. There's the load unload. Can't transfer cargo. It's misaligned, or is the whole train not in? The whole train is not in. This is a really big train. Right, okay. I'll try and ease this up all the way then. Just a bit further. Hopefully that is enough. It still isn't enough. Is it going to... Is this going to be an issue now? How? Well... I mean, at this point, the locomotive's going to be on the... Oh, I suppose the locomotive doesn't matter. I'm wasting time here. Okay, that's effectively the best I can do. There really isn't anything else I can do here. Back of the train is in as best as possible. That literally is it. If it now says no, I've got a problem. Okay, it's done it. Right, which ones need to go where? Which ones are for the C1S? Is it these ones? CF401. Which ones are you? Are you the ones at the front? 401, 550, and 589. Okay. And the rest of you want to be down here. Can I get a whole bunch of these on this side? I think I can. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to... At 401... Oh, I could pull a lot of them, push them down here, and then if I have a look at my station map, C1S is like that, so I'm going to have to push back regardless. Okay, so how do I do this? Pull those, push that in, pull it out, and then drive around the other side. Probably my best option. So let's do that. Try and work this one out. So for this to work, I'm going to have to take the handbrake off this. Can I push this? No. It was worth a try, right? And this just needs to be facing that way, and that's B4S. Yes, that's B4S. Okay. So just need the back of this to clear. There is nothing that stops here, right? Is there? No. And of course, I could continue all the way around like this to get back to C1S, which is what I'm going to do, actually. That is exactly what I'm going to do. I need an end of train thing. I definitely need an end of train thing so I know where the end of this train is. There we go. Flip that over. I mean, to be fair, I got that fairly decently right. And we'll just ease it back. This is where it's going to be interesting, because we cannot ease that back at high speed, because we're going to bump it into something else. And yes, I think going this way whilst that's reversing back, I can go all the way through here and then back into C1S, which is no, that's not right. That way, and then that way. Oh no. Nope, I'm going to have to go through and reverse it. Right, that's fine. I'll deal with it. Right, here comes the bump. Good. And as long as all but the 3 are in, keep going, keep going. At this point, I'm even going to risk it and say, switch that off, switch that off. Uncouple. Get on top of that. There we go. That's no longer coupled. And on this side, these ones can have the handbrake applied. And these ones that are about to come into here should just bump into that. And we should be good to go. Right, and you, in the meantime, whilst all this is going on, get in. Off you go. Right, you're off. You can have a handbrake applied. I think you are comfortably... Yes, I would say you are very nicely in your siding. Now as for you, you're going all the way around. Oh, hang on. No, this is correct. If you're going all the way around, you're going to be facing in that direction. So, actually... I didn't change that again. I thought I did. Well, that's rubbish. Brake. Go back. Can you roll down the hill? Right, whilst that's rolling back, you're going to be reversing, so that is absolutely fine. You can... I'll release the handbrake here. You can reverse directly into here. In the meantime... Come on. At this point, I'm actually going to use this. It's probably easier. It's very unusual for me to use that. No, stop that. Wrong one. That's what I was trying to do. The time is ticking away. The time is definitely ticking away. These shunting jobs are not easy. I'd say these are the most challenging parts of Derail Valley. Yes, I would say that these are the most challenging parts of Derail Valley. I'm not entirely sure how long I have left. I think I'm about halfway, so I've done that. That's all I've got to do. 36 minutes. Actually, I have plenty of time. That is not a problem. If only that was one of these sitting here. That would have been great. I think I can pick up the speed a bit. Yes, pick up the speed a bit. Pick up the speed a bit. English. A language of many dialects, of which beat is not in any one of them. I've just noticed that the station offices have green beacons. Why have I never noticed that before? Or is that new? Maybe that's new. Right, just have to get across this where we just were only a few minutes ago, and this time reverse in. It also means that my locomotive is now facing the right direction if I want to go out in that direction. If I do not, I'm going to have to turn this locomotive around. Please clear it. Oh, you've cleared it. I hope you cleared it. We're about to find out. Yes, it looks like you did. And you did. Good. As evening now falls, both in real life and in Derail Valley. I mean, I say in real life, at a different time of year, it would not be evening right now. It would be nearly middle of the night. Actually, not middle of the night, but it certainly would be pretty late at night already. But now, no, the sun is still up right now as I'm recording. So I should be able to back this all the way in. In fact, I should be able to do the exact same thing that I've done previously. So I can just do that. I can give it a bit of a shove. There we go. Just give it a bit of a shove. And then, realistically, I should be standing on this one near the handbrake. Yes, that is what I should be doing. Hopefully this should stop everything. I mean, that being said, now I am going to have to move this back just a bit. Not all three will fit in, but how much room do I have? Maybe I should stand here. Hear the clunk all the way down. There it is. Just enough to move this. Where's the handbrake? There it is. Keep it going. Keep it going. I think that is a reasonable amount. Handbrake on. And that should stop everything all the way down. If I stop that like that, at least I know there's a gap, unlike what I've done on the other one. And now this can stop as well. Shut that bell off. Cut off. And that is job completed, I hope. Guess it's out of gear. I meant to switch this off, and that's what I meant to do. Okay. Now what's it going to tell me that I've done wrong? This is normally the one I get wrong. I've actually done it in 20 minutes, so yes, it is harder. But it is quite lucrative. Shunting, very lucrative job. Plus, I've only gone up, what, 1,500 on the locomotive, which isn't great, but yeah, it isn't great. they have definitely improved the graphics. Reflections and lighting are so much better. I'm certain of it. I'm just looking at the reflections there off the engine too, off the locomotive. I'm certain of it, but that is very much the end of this video. I think I've managed to split the video nearly equally. Let's just have a look at what there is to take before we finish. And there is a logistics hall, which is not worth it. Just not worth it. There is this, which is going to the sawmill, which I have a feeling I will not be able to haul. So let's ignore that. There is this, which is also going to the sawmill. I may struggle to haul that too. That's a problem. That's going to the steel mill. That might be just worth doing, just for very quick. That'll be a bit of quick money, I suppose. That is not worth doing, I don't think. That is not worth doing. Although, hang on. I could try and take both of these. That still is not worth it. For where it's going, that is 47 minutes, 8,400. No, that is just not going to be worth it. So what I'm probably going to have to do is either take a very heavy... So it's going to be which one? It isn't that one. It's going to be this one. Either I'm going to have to take this one and hope that my poor locomotive can take it all the way to the steel mill, or I'm stuck. And with that, I think that is the perfect time to end this video. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Derail Valley. Leave a comment in the comments box below, letting me know what you think, any suggestions you might have. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon. Link in the description box below, as are links to my social media and Discord server. That is all from me, and I shall see you next time in Derail Valley Simulator, where either I'm going to be taking those logs to the sawmill, or I'm going to be running around the map and you're going to find me somewhere completely different with maybe a different locomotive. Or maybe this locomotive, or this model, but a different one, somewhere else on the map, just because I do not think this one can handle it from experience. Not sure. Ah well, I suppose both you and I will have to wait and see. Thank you very much once again, and I'll see you next time in Derail Valley Simulator.